everyone, this is Joyboy P. Today's part 2 of my personal water cooling build. Today I'll be reviewing the Demciflex fan filter kit for the Corsair 760T. So I'll get it all out of its packaging and we'll have a closer look. So here we have all the parts of the kit for the 760T. So I'll just spread them out a bit. These will cover every single piece of mesh and every area which can draw dust in a fairly large quantity. So it's a 6-part kit. This is for the front of the case, top of the case, back of the case as well, bottom fan, and this one's your PSU filter. So I'll bring the 760T out and we can have a look at it on the 760T. So we have my 760T with the fan filters mounted. Here you can see the big one covers the entire groove here, which that would otherwise cover. So yeah, sorry, throwing stuff around. I would say, well, these are a really good fan filters. The only problem with this kit standard, standard I should say, with their filters, so if you get a 14cm fan one, fan 14cm holes, here and here, they cover the exact area in these screw holes. Actually, if I just grab one, this is off my current case, could do with cleaning it. As you can see here, you cover the holes almost exactly, and the inside here is actually about 12cm for a single fan, or about I'd say the 14cm ones are better for 12cm fans, and I wouldn't recommend using the 12cm ones. So that is just a quick side note for them. Now these are a lot better fan filters compared to like the standard fan filter that you get for the, try and get that on there somewhat straight. This is the PSU filter. As you can see, there's, if it wants to focus on here, come on, there we are. As you can see, there is big holes inside that mesh where fine dust can get in rather easily. My house is right bugger for fine dust because we have 2 big open fires. So, and if I just compare it with this quickly, come on, focus, come on. There we go. Try and keep my thumb in shot or something. There we go. You can see here that you can barely even see any holes in it. So it is a lot better for keeping that fine dust out of your system. So unfortunately with the front one you can't remove the stock fan filter. I did try to do it a little while ago by bending these bits out all around it. You can remove this plastic backing, but unfortunately the filter, which is already inside it, which you can see there, is actually glued into it, or I don't know, welded, melted into the plastic, if you actually look closely at it. So unfortunately you have to keep both filters on, which will drastically reduce the performance of any fans you have in the front of your case. So if you're using fan filters, I do recommend using, so help if you're going in the right way around, use some fans with high static pressure. So move around to the back of the case. Let me just turn the case around quickly. The case now resting on its front. Here you do have, there's just a little ventilation hole here. See, it's quite a large hole. The plastic part of the magnetic part takes up most of the space for the ventilation, leaving you this fine sliver. Here you have the 14/12cm fan mount at the back, and that fits in there quite nicely like so. So yeah, another 12cm one here for the bottom fan. There's no specific way to mount this, I don't think. Hang on, I think it's supposed to go, no, it goes the other way around. And here you can see the PSU fans one. You can just put it out that way, but I wouldn't recommend doing it. I think it is supposed to completely replace the PSU's fan filter. Just stick that in there, that stick to it. No. So that one won't stick to it without while the PSU's fan filter is in there. So you just put slide it in like you do with the PSU's fan filter, stock fan filter. How many times am I going to say that? So you can see there, it fits in quite nicely. There's a slight gap here. No, not quite a gap. Magnet seals that in. So you can have constant nice clean air to your fan. PSU's fan. I am going to mount it fan side down in this system. So yeah, that's just about it. I'd say this is a fantastic fan filter kit. I purchased it from Water Cooling UK for about £50 or so. So the Demciflex fans are fairly expensive, but when you consider the 6 fans in this, the 6 filters in this kit, compared to just the 2 filters which you got here, which cost me £45 just for the 2 of them. And I'd say they're a much better option, especially if you're going for one of their case kits. They do a fairly large variety of case kits, which I would personally recommend, as I said. Otherwise you don't get quite as good coverage when it comes to the filter, because it does restrict the airflow otherwise to your fans. Like it would a bit here, but it does cover the mesh completely. So yeah, I'd definitely say it's a good buy. And good value. So now that my computer is now finished and water cooled, show you, it's nearly 2 months now. It's been a while since I've cleaned the fan filters, but you can see how good of a job it does at keeping that fine dust out of your case. Oops. Especially loads of dust in the air now. If you live in an area if you live in a place which has a lot of trouble with fine dust, you still see the shape of the mesh in that on this filter. So that's why to show you what it looked like. Once it got a bit grubby, how the fans look, the LED fans look through the filters still look pretty good. Most of them haven't really accumulated much dust. It's just that front one where it's an intake, and the intake's on the bottom of my case, which I can't show you very well, unfortunately. Let's go find a light. Sorry, just give me a moment. Here we are. See that they got considerably dusty on the underside of my case, especially that one. I could do with taking them out and giving them a good clean, but I'll probably do that a little later. So if you like this video, please leave a like, leave any comments in the comment section below. Do like to hear what you have to say. Subscribe for more videos like this one. This is Joy Boy Peace, signing out.
Thank you.